This is what will happen when empaths no longer fear narcissists. Why does an empath attract a narcissist? It could be their powerful energy or the fact that they are intense and magnetic. The fact that narcissists are often highly attractive and charismatic may explain why they attract so many empaths. Narcissists also need a source of love and admiration, which is why they tend to draw in empaths. This dynamic leads to a toxic relationship. Because empaths have good hearts, narcissists are unable to understand the wounds of their partners. Hence, they will not see the problem in the relationship as long as the relationship is not strained. The problem will only appear when the empath reaches the breaking point in their relationship. In such a case, the relationship will break down, and the empath will have to leave. Even empaths can become tired of the abuse and lose their fear of the narcissist. If empaths are no longer afraid of narcissists, here are things that will happen. But before that, please support and help this channel grow by clicking that like button below. Share this video everywhere you can and consider subscribing to this channel if you're new here. 1. The empath will no longer tolerate the narcissist's behavior. The self-sacrificing nature of empaths has led some to label them as masochists. Though that's not true, empaths find it difficult to deal with suffering. They are willing to put up with the pain in the hopes that a narcissist will at least acknowledge their feelings for them if they can only hang on long enough. In the end, humans can only tolerate so much narcissistic behavior before giving up on the idea that the person will ever change. At this point, the empath will either avoid or try to defend themselves from the narcissist if he feels no longer any risk from him. Well, this is progress, as empaths literally have no bright future if they continue to hold out hope that a narcissist might solve their condition. Have you ever felt that you couldn't stand to put up with someone else's terrible behavior any longer? 2. There's no more narcissistic supply because the empath decides to cut it all. Narcissists have many methods at their disposal to manipulate empaths into fearing them and submitting to their irrational requests that only benefit them. They nearly always place an adverse stance on the empath. Empaths, on the other hand, aren't fools. They know that narcissists aren't sincere and can see through their deceptions. In order for the manipulative narcissist to become depressed, empaths will no longer fear the narcissist and will cut off the narcissist's supply of attention. When a narcissist uses manipulation techniques to get what they want, their relationship will become more difficult since they won't bend to their demands or give them the attention they need. When the narcissist sees the empath retaliating, their relationship will become even more difficult. 3. Empaths will fight the narcissist head-on and protect what belongs to them. Empaths are particularly prone to abuse because of their tendency to put others before themselves. Empaths are often preyed upon because of this. Narcissists, on the other hand, relish this. People who are empathic might be easily frightened by narcissistic people, and it is common for them to develop an aversion to them early on in a relationship. The narcissist's persistent abuse of the empath will eventually cause the empath to suffer cumulative emotional damage, and they will eventually be unable to feel anything, including the terror that the narcissist first placed in them. Narcissists will quickly realize that they are being treated unfairly and that they must do something about it. In order to ensure that they are treated fairly and justly, empaths will go to great lengths, even if it means walking away from the relationship, because they know they don't deserve it. They won't give their assent to abuse any longer. 4. Empaths will show the narcissist that they can be independent. An empath will show their independence once they realize that losing the narcissist is not anything to fear, but rather something liberating and good to the empath. There will be no longer any influence on the empath's decisions from the narcissist anymore. Because of this realization, the narcissist will stop thinking about the empath's impact on them, and the empath will start acting in his own self-interest. The narcissist will utilize all means required to maintain control over an empath, including lying or manipulative methods, to convince the empath that they are essential to their well-being. Empaths, on the other hand, will no longer be fooled by their own illusions if they come to terms with the fact that they are independent beings. 5. The empath will grow more assertive as a result of this change. Empaths are no longer able to accept things the way they now are. The empath will respond aggressively if they perceive the narcissist is trying to force them to release stress. Because of this, the empath no longer allows themselves to bend to the will of their narcissistic abuser. The empath will take a firm stance when it comes to personal affairs and social conventions. He or she will demonstrate that they are self-sufficient and can function in the world without their narcissistic partner. Empaths will begin to advocate for themselves, and their relationship with the narcissist will become increasingly troublesome. Regardless of whether the empath caves in, the narcissist will retaliate, further straining an already fraught relationship. When dealing with a narcissist, empaths should be aggressive until the narcissist can no longer control them. These are things that might happen when the empath no longer fears the narcissist. Things may get awry for empaths, and they'll have a lot of homework to do, but this is for the best. After all, rather than being used and abandoned later, it's still better to move on as soon as possible. Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below if you have any. Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon below so that you'll get a notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Thanks for watching this video.